Daniil Medvedev fell at the first hurdle at the Rolex Paris Masters, crashing out to Grigor Dimitrov in a dramatic opening match after being booed. There was another upset at the Rolex Paris Masters on Wednesday as third seed Daniil Medvedev crashed out in his opening match. The former champion refused to play when he was booed by the crowd towards the end of the second set. He was eventually ousted by Grigor Dimitrov 6-3, 6-7, 4-7, 6-2. Who needed 7 match points to get the job done. Medvedev's defeat comes just hours after Carlos Alcaraz was eliminated in his opener on Tuesday night. Medvedev and Dimitrov were facing off for the second time in as many weeks after the world number 3 edged out the Bulgarian at the Vienna Open 6 days ago, with Dimitrov seeking revenge. Just like their last meeting, it was the 32-year-old who drew first blood and took an early break lead. The third seed was able to get back on serve on his fourth break point following a lengthy game, but he couldn't keep Dimitrov at bay for long as the world number 17 immediately regained his advantage, breaking Medvedev for a second time. The Bulgarian continued to stun the Parisian crowd, pulling out some stunning trick shots and throwing himself around the court to find winners. Dimitrov closed out the opener 6-3 in 41 minutes. Just like in Vienna, the 27-year-old needed to come from a set down if he wanted to avoid an upset. Medvedev went up a gear in the second set, having more time to construct every point and running the 32-year-old around the court until he was able to break through, taking a 4-2 lead. With the Parisian crowd chanting his name, the world number 3 found himself in trouble as he stepped up to serve for the second set. Facing 2 break points, Medvedev dumped the ball into the net to keep the Bulgarian alive in the second set and blew 2 set points on Dimitrov's serve in the next game. The match suddenly turned as Medvedev was booed for throwing his racket, shushing the crowd in response. But his actions backfired and the third seed was jeered even more as he went to his bench and sat down, refusing to play until the fans were quiet while simultaneously riling them up by waving his arms. After a long back and forth which saw Medvedev slapped with a time violation for delaying the game, he resumed play and eventually had 4 set points on Dimitrov's serve at 6-5. Failing to take them once again, the dramatic set went to a tiebreak where Medvedev finally took it 7-6, 4, at the 7th time of asking. The 27-year-old saved 2 break points early in the third set as things started to settle down following a tense end to the second. But Dimitrov continued to chip away at Medvedev's resolve and finally earned himself a break to lead 4-2 before the dramatics returned.